Do you oftentimes just feel hurried? Like everything you're doing it as quickly as possible. Sometimes it feels like flying by the seat of your pants. Just get things done. You know, a lot of times we move at such a fast pace because, well, we get a lot on our to-do list, but also because we really believe that if we do things more quickly, we'll be more productive. But oftentimes that's simply not true. Hurrying up can actually slow you down. When we hurry up, oftentimes we don't stop to notice what matters most, what really is our priority, what is really purposeful. When we hurry up, we are more likely to make mistakes. We're more likely to miss things that we really should not miss. There is a real gift in slowing down. And sometimes it can feel hard to do. It can even produce anxiety if you're not careful, because you feel like if you slow down, somehow you're not going to get the things done that you need to get done. But I invite you to just try it, just this week, slowing down. Because here's what happens when you slow down. Number one, you get to breathe. And when you breathe, you can think more clearly. And when you think more clearly, you get clarity about what's a real priority. You can be intentional about the things that you put on your to-do list and the things that you take off. You begin to ask yourself powerful questions like, does this have to happen today? How important is this? Who could help me with this? These kinds of questions help you to plan out your schedule and to slow down so that you can actually be more productive. So there's a little tool, I mention it often, but I think it's so helpful that it's worth mentioning again. And there are 4 things that you can do with everything that is on your to-do list to do. So first of all, that means you have to have a list, right? There's nothing that can make you feel more scattered than having lots to do, but not having a list of what those things are, because obviously you can't remember everything. It really is a recipe for forgetting things when we don't have a list. But once you have that list, which requires you to slow down to make it, you look at that list and you put everything into one of 4 categories. You either do it, so it stays on the list and you just go ahead and get it done. You delay it. You determine this isn't a priority right now, even though it does need to happen. It just doesn't need to happen quite yet. So you can delay it. You can delegate it. You can ask, who else could do this? Even if they don't do it better, oftentimes, depending on how important a particular task is, it's worth it to have someone else do it. Whether that is someone on your team, if you are at work, or one of your kids, or maybe it's something you can ask your spouse or significant other to help with. You don't have to do everything. So you can do it, you can delay it, you can delegate it, or you can delete it. Not everything needs to get done. Sometimes we do things out of habit, but they're no longer purposeful. So take great pleasure in just crossing certain things off of your list. But all of this requires taking a moment to slow down and to be intentional and recognize that hurrying up really can slow you down. If you want more life coaching strategies, just visit me on my blog. It's valerieburton.com/blog. I'll talk to you next time.